Adoption of agenda. Item 5 has been pulled, correct?
Yes, so item 5, we have pulled from tonight's meeting due to, the adjacent property owners not being contacted. So we will reschedule that for our January meeting, get everything, sent to them and contact them.
I will make the motion, we adopt the agenda, removing item number 5.
Second.
Favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any ayes, that motion carries. Public comment. I don't see anybody here. Really, we don't have to do that once a month?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're required to do it once a month.
Okay, ain't nobody here, anyone else? Item 5 been pulled. Item 6, Fortilines.
Okay.
What have you got on that?
With the bad weather, we just let Michael know that the information they had provided, Scotty and I talked this afternoon, that, we didn't want to drive from Charlotte, because of the weather and stuff like that. It could be worse that way than it is here. But the quotes that were here that they've given us are a little bit better outlined based on, one tells us what we need to finish out our, AMI project, and the other is just the installation of Handy's meters. I also sent a breakdown to you guys, and we printed that out for you as well in your update on Saturday. And this gives your balance. The grant funding amount was $628,598. And then through the AMI project completion, if we approve the remaining items that are needed, there will still be a balance of $39,819.78.
And we're sure these are correct.
Right, that's what, based on what they've given us, and like I've broken it down as to what's been paid. We do have some outstanding invoices with them, but we were trying to make sure where we were. We were trying to get those credit memos back from them, but, this is down to the dollars that we're looking at.
So if we see fit, we need approval for the finish up the project, since the handy meters are more or less still under consideration.
Yes, that is true.
And then, do we know how much the bypass meter would be?
Mike is looking at that. I asked, I told him what our conversation was, that we are looking at doing the bypass meters, or a meter on the bypass as well, and so he should have that information to us. I didn't have it today, but he may have been gonna bring it to us and then didn't think about sending it, so I will double check. So that'll be an additional.
Do we know if that bypass meter is the same price as a handy meter?
I don't, because I'm not sure what size the bypass is.
Okay.
If they're 6-inch bypasses, then it'll be a 6-inch meter like is listed here.
$5,000, 6-inch meter,
Yeah,
8 inches, 8,400.
So we think 8,400 is the most it would be?
no, it would be per,
Plus installation, I guess.
right. So
8
you're,
inch installation is 2,700.
right, so you're looking at your, 6-inch meters are $49.95 each, and then your 8-inch meters are $84.50 each. And then the installation services like that, now, once they're in the hole, could it possibly be that there's a discount because they're in the same spot working? I don't know, but it could possibly be that. They do have, the, installation charges broken down for each one, 6-inch or 8-inch. And I'll try to verify with our Michael tomorrow and see if he knows what those bypass lines are. I was hoping that G2 had kind of taken photos of everything while they were down in the, looking at the master meters, but they didn't have the bypass section, in our
For some reason, I
system.
wanna think bypass is smaller.
I know, I don't know if you had ever been in the master box.
I don't believe so, not that one.
Okay, alright, I just wasn't sure what those are, so we'll make sure to verify that, and, I'll ask Michael Hyatt if he has an idea on that, so it can speed things up if they have any questions on sizes. So, but for tonight, in looking at, to finish up our actual AMI project, it would be the quote that you have for, Denton without handy meters, which is quote 6748135. And the subtotal on that is $57,262.95. And I say that because the sales tax is not applied to the grant, it's refunded back to the state.
And this money from the state, was it specifically for meters, or can we use it for other things?
We can use it for other things, so this is just a small portion of that funding. We still have, 1.2 million that we can spend on infrastructure projects.
So my question is though, if we apply the $57,262.95, it leaves us with $39,819.78. So that, there's no reason to apply our grant to Handy's meters.
Not, unless we see fit.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So that 39,000, even though we had allocated it for this project, it can go back into our 1.2, okay.
Yes.
So then we just need the total amount, the 56,000 plus the bypass to
Correct.
know, so I can give them notice
Okay.
that we're doing this and, or we deem this appropriate and they're gonna have to pay for it. Is that correct, everybody on the same page with that? So 56,351.04 is the handy meter, and that is this invoice here, but we need the bypasses added to this invoice so that I will have an exact invoice to present.
Okay.
Is there only one bypass or is there more?
There's one on each one.
One on each meter.
Yeah, each meter should have one. And there used to be a time, I know when I first started, they were compound meters, and I don't think there's many that are compound anymore. I think they're all just one single meter, which that won't matter on the
On the
AMI,
meters.
cause it'll catch everything, whereas right now it's just a high flow is what they are.
Is it of any significance that on the handy meters, that it says that first line, line 90, these were part of the original quote? Is that of any significance?
No, because this is, what I asked them to do is to take whatever was remaining on that original quote and pull it out and separate it, so that we know what actually will install our master meters for handy, and then what finishes out our system. So, yeah, so in taking the original bid, the $558,537.83, that, they're saying that was part of the original quote, but it doesn't matter.
Okay,
It's,
I just wanna make
It's
sure it
just so that
wasn't
we
like
can
in
know.
there twice or
No.
anything.
it's not.
If we close that door, would that make it not quite as drafty?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 'cause I'm allergic to
And
If I'm cold, it's gotta be cold in here, y'all.
and the heat is bad, I mean, it'll push towards y'all, but then when it starts cooling out, it's getting cold there too. I'm gonna turn it up just a tad,
It's okay, I brought a good coat.
maybe that'll get heat to you. Y'all have any other questions about?
So I'd say tonight, we need to at least prove the $57,362.95 to finish the project, less the master meters.
Yes. That is correct. Morris.
So 57,262.95 approves the project, but that does not include the master meters.
Right, till we
And
get,
once you get the final quote for the master meters,
Yes.
then you can approve that and I can move forward with letting you
yeah,
do that.
is that, you think that's the best? Okay.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve the project of 57, right,
Yep.
57,262.95, which does not include the
The master meters. That leaves us a balance of
39,819.78.
to
I
spend.
second it.
Further discussion, further debate? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, no. Any ayes, that motion carries.
I have another question about Handy.
Okay.
So you had given Angel direction to go ahead and schedule the quarterly meeting with Handy. The question is, they're going to immediately ask at the quarterly meeting about the credit. And then if this has come up, they're gonna ask about that. Do you wanna go ahead and schedule the meeting?
No, that's the reason me and her, we wanted to hear more clarification from you, because we knew we got bombarded with questions that we might not have an answer to.
I'd like to have our yearly as well, cause we're all there for the yearly. And the
We can do our yearly instead of the quarterly.
Only 3 at the quarterly, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, at this
I like
point,
to
you've
all do
missed so many quarterlies, why don't you just do the yearly and be
Yeah.
done with it? And that way, everybody's on the same page and everybody's getting the information.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's schedule the yearly for sometime in January to Buttercup for a dinner meeting, and we'll pay.
And then we'll have all this information at that time, and we can discuss it all.
I think that's best. You got all of them, all of us, and
So we'll have a closed session at our January meeting.
we got one tonight too, so.
Correct, but we'll have a closed session at our January meeting as well to finalize anything we need to as far as contract
Yeah.
issues, and then we'll go to their meeting.
Schedule it sometime middle of the month or something. Send out a couple of dates if you can.
Can we get copies of the contract as well?
Do you want hard copies or, and? or
Either
email?
one.
Okay.
And I can email you kind of a copy of the memo I did about it.
Alright, sounds good.
Anything else before we go in closed session? I entertain a motion to go in closed session.
Make motion to go to closed session.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Council back in regular session. No action was taken in closed session. Commissioner Hicks.
I make a motion to approve, bid for, the handy meters, with the expectation that, they're gonna pay for, they're gonna reimburse us
For the contract.
per the contract.
$56,351.04,
Yes.
and using the balance of the grant money.
Yes, sir.
I second that motion.
Further discussion, further debate. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have motion carried. Anything else come forward, board?
Second.
All in favor, get up and leave.
Hey, how'd that go?
It didn't go.